What are you doing today? Huh? What are you doing today? Huh? What are you doing? Are you just going to look at me like that? Poor guy. He's pitiful. Grr. A little dusty there.
And in fact, most of the...
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Vlog day 48, rolling along. I saw a video yesterday, and I can't recall who it was, but they were following along on the November 4th thing, and supposed Antifa big disruption event nationwide, supposedly. And there were some good comments below. One guy in particular had a fairly long comment about people just need to relax. Obviously, protect what you have and protect yourself, but people should not be going out and engaging. And I hope nobody is planning to do such a thing. For one, like I mentioned in my Civil War, Not How You Think video, it's going to be used against you if you do go out and engage. But this is this is the time. If they're just going out in a protest fashion, and this is the job of the police forces in these locations for sure. Go out, if you have business or property, protect those things. I think that's a given. But anybody that's pushing to go out and engage these protest disruption events should think twice about it. And I think I would agree with that. And be very cautious about anybody who drives you towards an engagement scenario. It's not really needed right now. Obviously, don't let them burn your town down, your neighborhood down. Obviously, prepare and defend against those type of events. But other than that, it's just time to take a good day to stay home and watch football. College football, obviously. Because it's the job of the police forces, and if they know they've only got one group there, it's more easy to hone in and go after them, instead of having to worry about separating two groups and the other group can go out and do whatever they want. Let November 4th, be what it is. Let them, skyline themselves and reveal themselves what they truly are, violent communists, but the people that really need to be cautious on November 4th are anybody that travels. If you're traveling for whatever reason, business, whatever, it's when you're going into an area that you don't know that well, that you're unfamiliar with, those are the people that really need to be aware and cautious about what's going on. I mean, if you're flying into a town, you have to get in a cab or an Uber or whatever to go to your hotel or whatever. Be cautious. Find out if there's anything going on in there. Obviously, I think it can be very similar to what we've seen, where the stronghold places are probably going to have the greatest effects. Your Portlands, Seattle, maybe those places might have the biggest disruptions. If you're going into a Chicago or something, be very heightened alert. It's a cesspool for these type of people. So be wary of those things. And if you're going to be driving, truckers should be very aware of their routes. I mean, they got CBs, so they're good about passing the word, about relaying information and monitoring those things. Social media obviously is a good technique, but if business travel or whatnot, and you're going somewhere, vacation for whatever reason, be on the lookout. Know your route. Obviously, they're very prone to blocking interstates, which if you're driving through an area, you're probably going to be on the interstate. It's your 90% solution to get anywhere because you don't know the side roads. And getting off on a side road in that type of environment can be very hazardous because then you really lose your situational awareness and where the roads lead to. If you take the time to pull over and look at the map, you could potentially put yourself in greater hazard. So knowing those things and staying aware for any travelers on the River Forth, I think, is the biggest thing. Anybody, if you're at home, if you're in a normal community, I don't think most people have anything to worry about. If you live in Portland, maybe you have a little bit more to worry about, places like that. But I think it was a good comment by that gentleman, I believe it was, about, just don't go out and engage, don't get wrapped up in these people, don't go out and counter protest, because then you're just putting the police in a conundrum of trying to separate two groups instead of really focusing on the one and keeping them contained, which is what I think we all want, and to prevent that from escalating. Obviously, if it goes about beyond their control, then we have other problems. So just my thoughts on that for today. So mission, fill up this storage shed so I can have a garage of some sort. We'll see. Maybe get out of here by winter, before winter starts, and you never know. I might even be able to park a vehicle in the garage.